A new topic is picked each week. 20 questions are asked, 10 each. One person's a fan, the other had to cram. The winner picks for next week and gets bragging rights, and the loser gets to hang his head in shame.
Today is October 2nd, 2017, and this is episode 18, Voltron, Legendary Defender. I'm Jared.
And I'm Justin.
Let's get ready for a FAN-CRAM showdown!
You know what I'm gonna have playing in this one, Jared?
Getting swifty.
No, I can tell you it's not gonna be as lame as the fucking theme for Voltron Legendary Defender.
Yeah, well, it's true. But hey, you can save that shit for after the showdown, man. We're jumping into this.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, question 1. When trying to extract Sendak's memories, Lance says that when he dies, he wants all his memories stored in a giant ship. Keith quips back that the amount of information in his brain could be stored in what? This is a multiple choice. A thumb drive, paper airplane, pink teddy bear, or a girl's doll.
Jesus Christ.
Coming in hot.
This was Keith quip? Keith quip?
Yeah, it was a Keith quip. There was a lot of those.
Give me one more time on those options.
All right, I'm going to do it in reverse order.
Okay.
Girl's doll, pink teddy bear, paper airplane, or thumb drive.
Let me say paper airplane. Final answer.
You're correct. Good job.
Yes!
All right, off to a good start.
Yeah, look at that. All right, let me get our scoreboard going.
Yes,
here.
Behind the show stuff, we got our fucking visual back. At least I did.
Yeah.
Now that we jumped on Discord, I wasn't able to see the scoreboard.
Yeah, because it was just been my video. And
Bad habit. I gave you an X.
Oh, give me an X, asshole.
Sorry.
Just because I did so poorly last week does not mean you get to treat me like this.
Well,
I do not get treated like that.
It's a new week. All right.
All right. All right.
All right.
Who is the pilot of the left leg of Voltron? And I'll give you their names if you need it.
Okay.
Was it Pidge?
No. I don't need it.
Okay. Who is it?
Left leg.
The left leg.
I'm going to say Voltron's left or looking at him left. Like if I was Voltron, I'd be saying my
Voltron's left.
Okay.
Yes, Voltron's left.
I'm going to say Hunk, final answer.
You are correct, sir. It is Hunk.
Yes. I hate that you fucking pause on I think you're pausing to like shake your head in shame. I got a question wrong. All right. By the way, I'm going straight down my list. I'm not jumping around at all.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. In the episode Crystal Venom, Keith is training when the sparring bot malfunctions. At what level did it malfunction?
Level
1,
3.
2.
Final answer.
Oh, you got that? Oh, fuck you. All right, then. Well, I'll just shut up with my second question. Good job.
It was level 3. Am I right or am I right?
You are right. Level 3.
Thank you. What is the name of the magical material used to provide fuel for Garla technology? This is a short answer.
Golra? No, I'm not. That's not my friend. You meant Golra technology?
Garla. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Garla.
Quintessence, final answer.
Correct, sir. That is correct. It is quintessence. Garla technology. It doesn't matter.
Oh my gosh. Golra.
Did I write it? Did I mistype it? I think I mistyped it.
I don't know. I think you had like a seizure.
Oh, no. Okay, next question.
Don't you do subtitles? Do you do subtitles even when it's in English?
No, I did not do subtitles when it was in English.
After this, I'm gonna tell you the joys of doing subtitles even in English. Okay.
Oh, okay.
By the time the show takes place, Zarkon's empire had been around for 10,000 years. True or false?
So, by
the time like the humans are like getting Voltron and stuff like that time.
true. Final answer.
Correct.
Bam.
Give me some softballies.
Well, thank you.
Softballies.
Thank you, sir.
Mhm.
Here's another true and false for you.
Okay.
4 mice became linked with Allura because they had evolved with the ability of telepathy.
Say that one more time just so I got it.
Hold on, I have to move my cat again. Alright. 4 mice became linked with Allura because they had evolved with the ability of telepathy. Like, evolved during the time that she was in the cryopod. True or false?
False. Final answer.
You are correct, sir. It is false.
Fuck you. Wasn't it just because she's able to just talk with animals?
No, it's because that they were in the cryopod with her when she went to sleep.
Oh, that's right. Should have done that one.
So you got it false for the wrong reason.
I got it right for the wrong reason.
Well, false
right.
being the right answer. Yes.
I know. Fuck. Okay. While cross-referencing Sendak's memories with the downed ship of Eris, one message kept repeating. Of the different translations from Galra given by the crew, which one of these was not suggested? Okay. So all these were given except for one. For the translation.
Okay.
Universal Station, Space Base, Galactic Hub, or Galra Central.
Now, what is it? Repeat the question, please.
Okay. While cross-referencing Sendak's memories with the downed ship on Eris, they were cross-referencing his memories with something they found on another ship, trying to find similarities.
Yes.
One message kept repeating. Of the different translations of the message, which was in Galra, they were trying to translate it into English. All the crew was giving suggestions. Which one of these did they not give?
Okay.
Universal Station, Space Base, Galactic Hub, or Galra Central?
It's a Galactic Hub. Final answer.
You are incorrect.
Damn, why?
It
You know what? I
was-
didn't remember this conversation.
It was Galra Central. Pidge goes, Universal Station, and then Keith, was it Keith? No, it was Lance. He goes, Space Base.
I don't remember that. What is our score? I think I'm behind.
We all have 3-3.
Okay, yeah, I am behind on you. I didn't give you.
Oh wait, did I get? No, I got them all right.
Did
I
you?
think. Give me your last 3 questions.
Yes, you did. I'm looking at them. Yes.
Okay. So 3-3.
So I'm just behind on putting you a score on the board. That's all it was.
Yes, because you're a cheetah.
Absolutely. Next question. This is a greater than, less than, or equal to.
Love these.
Forgive me if I say this wrong. Is the Altean, I think that's right, castle, 10,900 years old? Greater than, less than, or equal to?
10,900 years old. I'm gonna say greater than. Final answer. I don't know for sure though.
You would be incorrect, sir. It is 10,600 years old. So
You know what?
It would be less
when you
than.
give me the fart sound, you need to fill that whole empty space with the fart sound. It's wasted airspace.
No, it's tension. It builds tension.
Yeah, like a fart.
Oh, that's the release
right.
of tension. All right, next one.
Yeah, okay. Pidge added a cloaking modification to her green lion. How long does it last? 30 seconds, 45 seconds, a minute, or a minute and a half?
I don't remember. 30 seconds. Final answer.
Your fucking guesses. You got it right.
Yes.
You are like stumbling your way through this.
I
like,
am.
fucking quiz.
I am. I absolutely am.
I think I know your trick though that you do.
What's my trick?
I'll tell you after we do the showdown.
Okay.
I don't want you to game theory it.
What was the name of the planet-sized creature that the Garua mined for crystals?
It's not even close to.
Say it. Say what they are.
Galra.
Galra.
Like,
okay.
like you have the gall to mispronounce their name.
Okay. Galra. Here, I'm gonna make a note of that. Galra.
Galra.
Okay,
Galra.
go.
This is open answer.
Yes.
Damn it. Okay. It's on like a tip of my tongue. Balmarin, final answer?
I'll give it to you. The Balmerans were the people that lived on the Balmera, which was the creature.
Balmera. Mhm.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Asshole.
It's close
Oh
enough.
my God. Yeah, no, I'm talking more about your long pause that you continue to do.
Well, I mean, that's gonna keep going for the rest of the episode.
I know.
All
When
right.
Allura reveals her race's chameleon-like ability, Keith, Pidge, and Hunk ask questions regarding the extent of her power. Which questions did they not ask?
Okay, go.
Can you turn into a balloon? Can you grow a second head? How many different colors can you be at once? Or aren't you afraid you'll rip your pants?
The growing the second head one. Final answer.
Correct.
Ding, ding, ding.
Did you know that, or did you guess?
No, I absolutely knew that one.
Absolutely.
I knew that one. I absolutely knew that one.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I remember thinking that scene was funny.
I should pick the boring scenes to pick my
Yeah,
questions
the
from.
ones that I totally doze off during,
Mm-hmm.
which was some of these episodes.
How dare you.
Let's go for this question. What was the name of Pidge's hovering robot that she reprogrammed?
Fuck, I don't remember this. I know the hovering robot. I just don't remember what she
Yes.
called it. I don't know. Tracer. Final answer.
Incorrect. It is Rover.
Rover.
Rover was the name of the robot that sacrificed himself. It was very sad.
Yeah.
Very sad. Shed a tear for a little robot, man.
Yeah.
Next question.
Yep. Yeah, next question. While trying to buy Shiro more time, I have these really long questions, little build-up
fine.
questions. While trying
Okay.
to buy Shiro more time, Allura mispronounces the name of the Chief Information Officer, Plytox. Which pronunciation does she use? Pop Rocks, Plyrox, Polyrix, or Ryplox?
The second one you said. Final answer.
Plyrox.
Yeah.
Correct. Was that also a funny scene that you remember?
That is also a funny scene I remember. Totally
Damn it,
not a
man.
guess. Totally not a guess.
Whoa. Yes. Okay. I thought-
6-4.
Yes, I thought you were adding points.
Look at that score. Woo. All right. Do you want an easy one or a hard one?
Give me your hard one.
Okay. This is another name one, but this multiple choice.
Okay.
On their way to Balmera, the team run into some scoundrels. What is the name of their robot sidekick? Was it Rolo, Chopper, Beezer, or Dot?
Rolo. What was the second one?
Chopper.
Chopper, Beezer, Dot.
Yes.
I don't think it's Rolo. I think it was one of the other guys. Can't remember the girl's name. Fuck, I'm gonna say Dot. Final answer.
You would be incorrect, sir. It is Beezer.
Beezer. That was the other one I was thinking.
When naming these, Rolo is the guy, the scoundrel man. Chopper is the robot sidekick in Rebels. And Dot, I named from Dot Matrix from Spaceballs. So,
Nice.
there we go. I think that's the one from, I think Dot, is from Spaceballs.
All right.
Anyways, next question.
Shiro saved Pidge's brother from fighting what gladiator? Open answer.
God. His name?
Yes.
Fucking gladiator's name. Man with ball on hand. Final answer. I don't remember his name.
Correct description, incorrect name. His name is Myzax.
Okay, I would not have remembered that. Myzax.
Had to give you a hard one at least. I think I've been throwing you softball questions this whole time.
I mean, that's good for me.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, next question, sir, is... True or false? The red line was found on a Garla ship.
Galra, god damn it.
Galra. Galra. Galra.
No, it's funny. Okay, a red line was found on a Galra ship.
Yes. True or false?
Let's see. Lance found his on Earth. Pidge found found her rather on a jungle planet. Black Line was in the castle. Hunks was on another planet. Keith's was... I'm gonna say true. Final answer.
You are correct. It was true.
Yay.
Yeah.
All right. You know, I noticed listening back to our shows, I say "all right" a lot. I should stop saying
All right.
What was Shiro's gladiator name? Open answer.
Champion? Final answer?
Correct.
Didn't know you were trying to trick me or not.
I was. I wanted you to get it wrong.
Yeah.
That was the
I
trick.
couldn't remember if it was like anything before champion.
White champion.
White-haired champion. All right. Next question. When the ship's AI is corrupted, where does it convince Allura that she is traveling to?
Back to Altea. Final answer.
Correct.
Oh, I thought you were trying to trick me.
I kind of was, but it was an easy one.
Okay, you have to get this wrong so we can tie and do our
our
roll.
No.
Which one should I give? What are Pidge's father and brother's names? Open answer.
Both of them?
Yes.
One is Mike, I think. Do I get 0.5 credit, like, if I get Mike? I think one is Mike.
No. Oh. Well.
What?
No, I was gonna make it easier, but I was gonna say get one of them right at least.
Mike, I know. I think Mike is one.
But you can hedge your bets and say another name, so you can get at least one of the. If that's actually not true or not. So you got Mike.
Mike is the brother, I think. I don't remember who the dad is. I know they say it several times. Mike and John. Final answer.
Incorrect on both.
No! What was the brother's name?
Sam and Matt. Matt was the
Matt. Oh, okay, it was him. It wasn't too far off.
Alright, I need to get this one.
If you get this one, you tie. And my last one's not a really hard one.
Okay.
So...
I'll be the judge of that.
This is a short answer. How is Commander Sindak ultimately killed? Please tell me you do not remember who Sindak is. That would be great.
No, I do remember who Sindak is. I'm trying to think. Shiro shoots him out into space. Like he hits the eject button. Final answer.
Correct. We're tied.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the part of the show that tries men's souls. AKA, I do a D20 roll.
The totally random part of the show.
Wait, we did, Oh, I roll for you and then I roll for myself. Okay.
Yes.
Or do you want to go first?
I don't remember what we did last time. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Just for everyone to know, I have a D20 roller on my phone. And it makes this sound. This is not an actual roll. Sounds really cool like that. Okay. So we're going to clear it. So this is for me. Right? Oh, damn. 18.
18. Damn.
All right, here we go. This is for all the marbles. Oh, 13 for Justin.
Oh,
so that means I win.
But we're doing golf scores, right?
No.
So it's the lower one wins.
No, we're doing the D&D rules.
Damn it.
And you have no modifiers.
No modifiers.
No.
Damn it.
All right.
All right.
Well,
our thoughts on this show.
Your thoughts on this show. Wait,
My
do you have any extra
thoughts.
questions? Wait,
I do not.
Any extra questions?
No,
Okay.
I don't have any extras.
I do.
What are yours?
What is the name of the Altean ship the group flies around in?
No idea.
What's it also called?
No idea.
Castle of Lions. Man, I should have asked that one.
Castle of Lions. Okay. I mean, I knew the castle, but I didn't know Castle of Lions. Okay.
What do the Alteans call a second? Open answer.
A tick?
Yes, correct. Glad I didn't ask that one. It was between that one and the Pidgeot brother-father question.
Uh-huh.
All right, now, tell me what you think or thought.
Uh-huh. Oh, of the show. So,
Yes.
I think it was enjoyable. I
That's a
can't
good
say
start.
I can't say I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I can definitely say it was better than Gurren Lagann, though.
Is
So
that the standard that you're gonna hold up to everything that has a robot in it?
yes, I am.
At least it wasn't Gurren
Anything
Lagann.
with mechs. So stuff I found kind of meh was the music. None of the music stood out to me. The opener was super boring. Did not get me hyped for the show, especially after like the Iron-Blooded Orphans opener,
Right.
where it's just you're super into it.
Right.
Yeah. Another thing, real quick, is the animation of Voltron turning into Voltron. It's the same animation every single time. Like,
Oh yeah. Why?
why do
no
we need
different
to
than any
see?
other.
But like, why do we need to see the same thing sequence like every time he's turning into Voltron?
Okay.
I don't know. It just
Let me-
it kind of like took me out of it for a little bit because it was just like, okay, cool. Now I have to watch this 20-second sequence of everyone flying together when it could be just like we see that like the first couple times. And then, like, okay, now we know what it looks like when he's turning into Voltron, so just does it.
Right.
Like,
So, okay, that I understand that, but
Yes.
if you like, it's kind of a tradition I think amongst shows like this. Like you look at like Power Rangers and shit, they all have the same transformation thing, and yes, they could speed it up, but you know. It's trying to get you pumped for Voltron, and what do you want them to do? Just like flash and just like be Voltron?
no, I mean, I don't want him to just flash and do it, but I mean, like, there was one sequence, I can't remember exactly which episode, it was just like, but they were like, they were charging towards something, and they all came together, and then it does the sequence, you know, goes into the sequence, and then like they come out on the like the other end of like some smoke clouds, and then like they hit them or what, I can't remember which one it was, but it's just like, why can't, like, you know, I just feel like it stops the action for me, you know, and it's
Right.
just like
Well,
I feel like it
yeah.
would have been like sequences like that would be better if it was just like, yeah, we're together and then come through this cloud of smoke punching, like we already know he's Voltron. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know.
they did
It's
lean
just-
they did lean on that trope very heavily.
Yeah.
It's just like it's the one of like, I mean, you see it in a lot of anime, like even in different forms, like in Dragon Ball Z, where you're powering up a shot or something like that, where it's assumed that the enemy is gonna wait for you to like get to your ultimate form or some shit.
Yeah.
Um,
But that's
you know,
early Dragon Ball Z though. Like
Is
that's
it, though?
Frieza. That's Frieza though. But like when you get to Boo, it's just like Goku goes like bam, bam, bam. Okay, now I'm Super Saiyan 3. Fight me. Like
Right. No. I'm not talking about necessarily like the powering up. It's more like powering up like a shot. Like, you know, every
Oh,
time he
yeah.
does his goddamn spirit bomb, it's like 5 fucking episodes of him gathering shit.
I mean, do we need to go back and count the Spirit Bomb episodes? Because I think it's probably
Yes.
like 2 or 3 maybe.
I'm just using it as an example. Like it's
I
a
understand.
trope.
I understand.
It is a trope in anime and this type of stuff where, you know, it's the big thing. It's the ultimate weapon. So I give him a pass on that. What I do agree with you on is the music.
Yes, the music
when
is
I
lame.
When I first watched this, I was like, I was like, is this just like maybe the first episode like music that they're just, you know, didn't quite know what they were doing? But yeah, it's the same thing. I skipped the music every time when I watched it. Yeah, it definitely doesn't have a lot of punch to it. It doesn't get you kind of pumped for it. But I love the animation on this one. This was done by DreamWorks, and I was surprised they were able to pull the kind of anime style off.
Yeah.
And kind of keep it somewhat rooted in its origins, which was originally an anime from Japan. But yeah, it'd be interesting to look back at the original Voltron, which is on Netflix.
Yes.
And see kind of the comparisons and what they kind of brought forward.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I would agree with the animation. It's super great quality. Another issue, though, I would have with it is some of the dialogue. I know there was a lot of times, like, I don't know what the age, like, demographic is for this show, but I mean, I'm sure it's younger, and I can kind of understand it, but it was just like there's so many like dialogue things where it's just like they're explaining what's happening on screen, like that we can visually see happening, and stuff like that. Just like, oh, thanks for telling me, I'm seeing it, you know. But it's just, I mean, it's explaining things for the younger audience, and sometimes that just gets annoying.
Yeah, it's rated TV Y7, so you know,
yeah.
you're definitely it's definitely meant for that. I'm actually surprised it is rated that. I mean, when they're fighting the Galra, Just remember.
There's
When they
never
finally-
any blood or anything.
Well,
because
everyone-
they're fighting
they're-
robots.
Well, it's funny because there's Golra, like actual sentient flesh and blood creatures, but then
Yes.
there's like the Golra robots, and they're
Yeah,
always
which
killing
are the
the robot
which
versions.
are the only ones that they ever kill. Yeah, or the robots.
But then when you think about like Voltron destroying all those battleships, it's like there's like thousands and thousands of people on those ships that are
Yes.
just like being destroyed.
Gone.
They don't.
But we don't
mention
see them die, so that's
Right.
why you get that rating.
that. Yeah. So yeah, this is for younger kids, but it has a nostalgia for the kids back in '84 who are now adults, including myself. Actually, I wasn't alive in '84, but it was around by that time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's robots fighting, and who doesn't like cats? Internet.
Another issue I have. So the cats, the lions, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
They don't look good in action. I don't think when
In
they're
Voltron form or by themselves?
No, by themselves. Specifically when they're flying, they look.
They're just like in a jumping form, pose.
Because they just look very awkward, just like I'm a flying cat, and it's just. And it's
Okay,
just
you
like
gotta
no,
give-
when they're on the ground and like running around and fighting on the ground, that looks really good. I like that. But like when they're flying and one of them shooting from their tail, and it's just like, come on.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I understand. I understand the criticism, but I mean this is a lot of established lore, and
Mm-hmm.
if you had watched the '84 one, that looks like shit, compared
Well,
to today's
I'm
animation
sure
standards.
it does.
And someone had the idea of having flying lions in space. Lions don't exist in space, so they're gonna look goofy no matter what. So they did their best. I can park my brain at the door for that, but I understand. I understand it's not
I
for
mean,
everybody.
they just look goofy. They look goofy flying around with their arms, not
Hey.
even tucked under them. They're just they're there,
Space
hanging
lions.
out. I
Space
know,
lions.
space lines that form together into a person. Yeah.
I mean, you kind of had to. Originally, I had to get over the fact that you have a robot that has clamper arms, hands, and feet. But
I got over that. I got over that though.
I give robots a big pass. That's why I like Gurren Lagann. I don't mind if they have a big fucking face on their chest
I think
and
it
that
was
talks.
stupid. I
But
think it was stupid.
are we
It's
gonna
so
revisit that? Do we need a therapy session about
No,
your?
I don't want to go back to that show.
No.
I never want to go back to that show. Please, God, no.
I mean, I think even though this was the rating that I had, I think that much like a lot of animation projects, it's mainly geared towards a younger demographic, but they put stuff in there that adults can enjoy. I think some of the plot lines were pretty in depth that you could keep my attention throughout.
Yeah.
And plus, it's I mean, popcorn show is not really a phrase, but something that's just fun to watch when I had it on the background, and I would pay attention to it passively.
Yeah.
So I'm
mean,
actually want to watch it
I-
next season.
I
It's
would-
supposed to get pretty dark.
I would consider this a good Saturday morning cartoon,
Yeah.
that kind of genre of action stuff like He-Man and G.I. Joe. And I would
Right.
I would say it falls in line with that kind of stuff, and it's enjoyable.
Damn, I'd love it if Netflix got the rights to G.I. Joe and did a new one of that. I'd watch
Fuck
that all the
yes, that
They
would be
did,
amazing. I don't
they
know.
just came out
Have you seen
What?
G.I. Joe Renegade or no? Sorry, G.I. Joe Resolute.
time.
That's the
No.
name of it. It's fantastic.
Is it? Wait, is it a recent thing?
It's like a mature animation of G.I. Joe. So full on blood, all kinds of stuff.
I wanna watch this.
It's really good.
Is it streaming anywhere?
I don't know. I watched it a couple years ago.
Adult Swim. Oh, I might be on Hulu.
Maybe.
Sorry, I'm digressing.
That's
here.
fine. Also, the new updated GI Joe show that was canceled a while back is decent. Like they updated all the characters, they redesigned all of them, and it's pretty decent. I can't remember much of it, but I remember enjoying it.
Let's see, G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe? G.I. Joe?
GI Joe Resolute.
No, I don't think they have it. Shit, man.
Let me see. I'm gonna Google it too. GI Joe. Everyone at home, Google along.
Google along with me and email it. Email your results. No, I don't see it on Hulu. Shit.
I just Googled it, and the full thing's on Daily Motion, like right there in the front page of Google. So
the fucking copyright infringement site.
I mean, if it's there, it's there. I can't do anything about it.
I can't do anything but watch it.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna watch it. I'm just saying it's there. Man.
Yeah. So I think as far as like, I like that they fleshed out a lot of the characters. Like it wasn't all surface level stuff. Like they, like Allura, the way they wrote her character, she, they really, you can tell they went hard not wanting to make her like a damsel in distress.
Right.
They gave her, a large part of the plot line, as well as making her stand out as an independent element from the Paladin. She wasn't there just to be like like their guide or whatever, but she actually was able to kick some ass. You kind of learned more about like her powers going through, and that scene at the end when she's holding the door closed and Shiro's trying to help, and instead of him saving her, like she was the one that threw him into the escape pod and took the hit. So that's kind of going against type of these types of shows that you see. So I'm glad that they went that route.
Yeah,
and Pidge, that whole like the swap of like the assumed gender and stuff, and what she was going through, I think was a nice twist. But yeah, and Lance is a dumbass, which is
yes,
funny.
absolutely he is. Now with Pidge, did you?
Oh, your voice just went really robot-y.
Oh, I'm sorry. That would be my internet.
You sound like you're going Vader.
Oh, I'm sorry. So with Pidge,
yeah,
did you like think everything that Pidge was like a guy? Like, because at first,
actually,
yes,
yeah. When I first watched it, I did.
Yeah, me too. So like, when I first watched it, I totally thought that she was a girl, just because of the voice and the way she looked and everything. But then like they were like giving her like male pronouns and stuff like that, and I was just like, oh yeah, well I guess it is an all boys school, so like I guess that is a boy. Okay, because she is a boy. But then then I see like the photos, and then I'm like, oh wait, no, I was right.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it at first because it wasn't blatantly explained. But my assumption was that even in a lot of shows, female voice actors will play like younger kids, and so I was like, oh, that's maybe it's just that's just the character portrayal. But then like I think it was during like before Sendak took over the ship, they were having like a party, and the mice were like talking to her about secrets that people have, and I didn't quite get it then. And then when Allura was talking to Pidge later, I was like, what? I didn't. Yeah, I was really dense like all the way through until it was like blatantly explained to me. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So, and then you
figured it out as she was like cutting off her hair.
Yeah, I was a real fucking Sherlock Holmes on that one. No, I like that little twist in there, and I'm glad that I was surprised. So, fuck you for.
I'm not.
Shit
What?
About that.
No. Oh, come on.
So yeah, anything else you want to say before we jump on any kind of fan stuff?
Anything? I don't think I have anything else. No thoughts.
Okay. Well, this week I actually did my homework and got some stuff for us to look at.
Oh my god, homework.
Yes. Before I do, though, I want to say I'm going to jump into some casting stuff. I haven't done this in the past, but I thought these kind of warranted some. So we have 2 Walking Dead cast members who were reading voices for this. So Norman Reedus was Rollo. And Stephen Yoon, I think that's how you pronounce it, plays Keith. I don't know if you noticed his voice in there.
I did not notice his voice.
Yeah, and callback, Tyler Labine was Hunk from Tucker and Dale vs. Evil.
Oh my god.
Did you recognize
that's our
his
boy.
voice?
I did not.
Yeah, because I was watching, I was listening to it the second time around. I was like, his voice sounds so, like, I know it from somewhere. Probably because he didn't have the southern drawl on it, but yeah, that's his voice.
Damn it, I didn't recognize it. Now I have to go back and listen to it.
And we didn't hear him, but Weird Al Yankovic is in season 2. He plays Bumflump. So
Bumflump.
Little incentive to watch season 2.
Let me look up the character Bumflump.
Make sure you have safe search on. Well, while you're doing that, we're gonna jump into the fan box. You know, I realize that every time I do this, I change the name of these different sections.
Yes.
It's
fine.
It used to be community grab bag. Now it's fan box.
Yes.
Fan dump is gonna be my next one.
Alright, well, don't spoil it.
So, well, to promote the series, in between release of season 1 and 2, a Robeast fan art contest was announced in October 2016, and the winner was announced on December of 2016. The user who won the contest, his name was Zilla. He or she, was Zilla B. And if you click that link, you'll see the Robeast that won the competition. It looks really cool.
I know this is just a creature like.
Yeah, someone created it. And I don't know if they did this art or they sent in a design and they had their artists render it as this, but it's pretty badass.
Let me see, where is... I had this working before, folks.
Alright, well, I'm going to read it.
Okay,
So,
read it.
it is a Robeast, and it's got... Saliva is caustic, can penetrate most armor and shielding, and it has hands equipped with energy cannons, and it can roll up into a ball like a roly-poly.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. The thing you're not looking at.
I had
or
this
can
working.
You see it and it's not?
I can see it, but it's not
Okay.
on the stream. And I had this working right before. I tested it. You saw it. And I have no idea what the fuck happened.
I don't either. Well, we'll do it. We're doing it live, everybody.
Do it live.
So,
God damn it.
I did a Reddit jump or a Reddit dive. So
Yep.
we're gonna look at a combination of fan art and and some other stuff.
Okay.
And
All right,
I'm sorry,
let's
some of
do
these Reddit threads I did not copy down who did it. So this person did some fan art imagining the paladins as Sailor Moon characters.
Ah.
Nice little mashup there. This is Techno Ranma.
Is that a website or like a...
It's this person's Tumblr.
Oh, it's a Tumblr page.
Ranma is a anime, so they were taking the name Techno Ranma.
Oh.
Ranma is, I believe, it's a character that, when splashed with either hot or cold water, changes gender. It's interesting.
That's
anime.
a thing?
The anime was a thing, yes.
Oh my god. Okay, next thing. Crochet
All right.
dolls that someone made.
Yeah, these are really cool. I've been wanting to learn how to crochet because I want to make my own Garbodor from Pokemon.
Which
Because I
one's
thought having a
Garbodor?
little crocheted garbage monster would be
Garbodor.
awesome. So these crochet, I think, were made by this user, End Me Thanks.
you say end me
And
thanks?
the name of this user is end, like the end. End me thanks.
Oh, that's a great username.
Yeah.
Please end me. Thank you.
Nobody. They didn't make Quran. But yeah, these are really cool. I like when people get into the crafts.
Little crafts.
And so this is someone's pencil drawing of Pidge.
Yeah,
But
it's
that was
alright.
pretty cool.
That's alright.
Someone not paying attention in school.
Yep.
Katie.
Weren't we all doing that? I was.
Yeah. Just being some guy is the name of this user.
Uh-huh.
And the first comment was, looks a bit chub, but that's all the more to hug, was the comment.
That's the first and only comment.
The first and only comment. That's the thing you want to hear when you post your art up on the internet.
Yes. Oh, God.
Yes. And
Okay.
well,
Next.
not giving notes. So here we go. Next is an imager. Someone made, like, this is going to come up later.
I'm sorry, did you
So
say
Megan's-
Did you say imager?
Imager.
It's Imgur.
Imager.
No, it's Imgur. Thank you.
Oh.
No, it actually is what you said, but I refuse
Imgur.
to say that.
Do you
It
say
is
GIF?
No, I say GIF.
GIF, okay.
I say GIF. But Imgur looks like Imgur. It does not look like Imager.
I know, but it's using the word image. Imager.
But it looks like Imgur.
I know, because
Okay.
there's this fucking trend of people misspelling words for their fucking, like, Tumblr.
Yeah, but it looks like Imgur. Okay, next one. Are
Flickr.
these plywood Bayards?
Yeah. So some guy made some plywood Bayards for the kids.
Pretty
I thought
cool.
that's pretty badass.
Well, they don't need any
As an
splinters.
aspiring cosplay duder myself, these are pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Where are all the
And-
glowy lights though? Need the glowy lights.
Okay, it's
Not-
plywood,
not
dude.
good- not good enough.
This is very low
Not
tech.
good enough.
All right, why don't you go message him and shit all over his work that he did for his
No.
fucking kids.
No thanks. Okay, next guy.
All right, you don't have to watch this. This is 3 minutes.
I'm not watching it.
Okay, so I'm gonna paraphrase it. So this
'Kay.
guy had a video. This is a follow up, but it's how Keith's sword would not work in a fight. Because if you look at Keith's sword in one of the thumbnails or whatever,
Oh, because of
he
how
holds
he
it like a handle.
Yeah.
And he said if you ever do any sort of stabbing move, if someone were to knock his sword up or down, it would rotate over his handle grip and essentially be useless.
Oh, yeah.
But in this one, he was a follow-up saying that it could work, but you could only use it mainly as a slashing weapon, which I think Keith does. Like, I don't think he does a lot of stabbing.
No, he doesn't.
So this some fan of the show was giving some realism to the show about flying lines in space.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, no, I definitely noticed that about Keith's sword and how it worked and how he held it. It was very, very similar to the way like the swords are used in the Halo series. Those weapons. But I liked how what's the bad guy's name? Zarkon. Zarkon. How his sword works, his sword and shield Bayard.
Yeah.
Of how like that it actually comes out the right side as a sword, and he holds it like a regular handle, and he changes it over into a shield. I really liked how his worked. I just wanted to mention
Well, I mean, this guy, he put a lot of effort into it. I appreciate it, but see, the thing is like,
it's an anime.
this is it's an anime, but also it's assuming I'm going down this rabbit hole.
Okay, go down.
It's assuming that he has a loose grip on it, because even if you have a grip on something, even if someone knocks it up, he's saying it's gonna rotate in the fist like this way.
Yeah.
That means you have like a loose grip on it, which you wouldn't if you were fighting somebody. At least you hope not. Yes, it would be easy to deflect your stab, but you know that's why. And he even in this video on his follow-up, he shows clips like, oh yeah, he does more slashing motions. So, but there was a couple scenes where he did stab. But you know, you gotta call your shots. You gotta know what you're doing.
Yeah. Next one.
Next one. You don't want to talk more about the
I'm done with it.
physics of Voltron.
I'm done with it.
Next one is another drawing of Shiro. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's all right. All right, next one.
Wait, it's all right. What the fuck, dude? It's people putting their goddamn effort in. They're putting
You
their
shouldn't
pictures
do
up
it.
on Reddit.
You shouldn't do it. Don't do it, people. Don't
share
do it.
your shit with people.
Don't Keep it all in your notebooks. Don't share it. It's just gonna get
By the way,
shat on.
You know who Davis is, right? From the Scary Game Squad.
I am aware of Davis. I'm aware
Yes.
of his existence.
Well, they did your favorite goddamn theme song as an acapella.
What? Which one?
The video that I put in there.
Oh, what? Oh, I didn't notice that this was the warp zone. Why did they do this? There's like nothing to it.
Well, see if you like this version better. By the way, if you didn't notice, they're wearing the original Voltron outfits from the 84.
And of course, Davis is wearing the girls. As always.
Because he's the coolest.
I love
Pretty
that that's
cool.
kind of like the running gag with them. Is just he's always the girl no matter what.
So yeah.
Yeah, no, it's still not any better. It's still not great.
You don't
It's
like
a
the
very-
the
it's a very-
beatbox?
It's a very boring theme. No, I just don't like the theme.
Duh, 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 duh. You sure?
Doesn't
It's
get me
getting cooler
pumped.
every time I hear.
Doesn't
All
get
right,
me
so this
pumped.
next one, I'm leading up to something. So
Okay.
this is a blog, geekdad.com.
Yeah.
Work in progress, Voltron cosplay.
Yes.
And it's pretty cool. It's got this EVA foam out, making the Bayard.
Got the LEDs
Yep,
Got
this
'em.
he's going all the way in there.
going all in.
Making the boots, pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Making the coat. I think he's doing Keith and his sword and stuff. So yeah, pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Now, before you jump to the last thing, I have an update. So, I've mentioned before that my son wants to be Shiro for Halloween,
Yes, you have mentioned
and
that.
I've already made steps into making his costume. He's gonna be Shiro in his normal outfit, not in like the paladin suit. So I've recently finished making the Shiro robotic arm guards. which
Oh, look
he'll
at
put-
there.
And so it's gonna go like this, and like it'll bend like that. So that'll be
Right.
his arm. And so I have a glove. I'm gonna paint over this, but
Right.
just because he's gonna have clothing underneath, instead of sealing it, I put these little elastic straps in here so it'll flex with his arm. And yeah, I'm gonna be making his hand once I get back from my trip, and then I'm making a Bayard. And
Nice.
I haven't cut anything yet, but I have already stenciled it out in a vector program and gonna print it out and cut it out. So, got projects.
That is awesome.
Yes. And that's all I have, except for this last thing. We're gonna do trivia.
Trivia on a trivia show. What?
Yeah, trivia. So I'm not gonna read all these. I think that some of these were pretty cool. They caught the Norman Reedus and Stephen Yoon connection. But I was going to say this. So the character of Shiro is Sven, who is known as Shirogane in the Japanese version of Voltron Beast King Go Lion in 81. So
Is that really the name of the show? Beast King Go Lion?
Yeah, Japanese, when you convert it back to English, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But yeah.
Hold on.
Beast King Go
I'm
Lion.
looking at the art of Beast King Go Lion. It's
Pretty
fantastic.
badass, right?
It's fantastic.
There's a whip. You got a sword in there.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right, next one. Designers looked at Gundam mecha shows for influence on Voltron's design, which I think actually shows. They didn't go they didn't go really retro with it. They kind of brought it into like a modern context, which is good because the old Voltron was just blocky, like old 80s Transformer look. Many elements are homages to the original Japanese version of Voltron Beast King Go Lion, such as Altea, Planet Aris in the original American series, and Sven, I already told that about Shiro, and the Galra Empire, which was the Drule Empire
Drool.
Or Drool.
Drool.
This is the first Voltron TV series where Keith is not the leader of the team.
Oh, interesting.
Which you kind of see how he could be the leader. He's very like headstrong, but
Yeah.
I think Shiro works better, at least for the first season.
I agree.
And let's see.
Side note, you said what was the name of the Galra? They were the Drool?
Drool Empire.
Drool. Alright, so that reminds me of
Drew
something. A lot of the technology that they were using reminded me of the alien race in the movie Titan AE.
Oh, fuck that movie.
Have you seen that movie?
I have many times as a kid.
Okay, so I think, what was the Dirge or whatever, I think?
Mm-hmm.
So their super weapon was totally like the super weapon in this.
Yeah, true.
It, like, ship design, the way it functioned, totally the same.
It's a good.
Just wanted to throw that out there.
God, Titan AE. Who was the actor who did the voice work on? Who's the first the main character? Was it
I think it was Matt Damon.
No, I don't know. Was it Matt Damon? I thought it was what's his face from Mr. Robot.
You're totally incorrect. It is Matt Damon.
You're looking it up?
I already did. It's Matt Damon.
All right. You're right. Oh, I think. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So last one. Shiro's right arm is from Galra. As a parallel to that, Keith, the paladin of Voltron's right arm, is Galra as well. Spoilers.
Whoa! Spoilers.
Yeah.
How is he Galra?
The lion is Galra.
What do you mean, the lion? Keith the lion.
Oh no, Keith
is
the paladin
Galra.
is Galra.
He's a Galran.
Well, Keith the Red Paladin is part Galra.
Okay, so spoilers for the show.
Hinted in season 1, episode 7, where Keith and Lance close the hangar bay doors by Keith placing his right hand on a Galra monitor.
Yeah, the thing did work for him when he did that. I remember that. But I mean, I thought it was just like, okay, well, I guess he's part Galran because he put his hand on a screensaver. Alright.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Part Galra. He's got that DNA.
Okay, cool.
Which is weird because you'd think that some of those genes would show, considering Galra are like cat people.
Yes.
Like cat aliens.
Yeah. Maybe he's like Loki, and where because like Loki can like hide his skin, like his real skin, because he's really got that blue skin. But he's got that blue skin. He's got that blue skin, but he hides it, and he uses his normal skin complexion.
Maybe. I'm gonna have to watch further on to see what's the dealio.
Maybe I think we just spoiled a big reveal in season 2.
Yep. Sorry, everybody.
Yep. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We love to spoil shows.
Yeah. Well, we did have a spoiler talk podcast before this one.
We did.
Where we just spoiled the shit out of everything.
Yes, we did. All right. I think we can wrap this one up. We're at an hour.
Yes. Go your Twitter.
You can follow the show at FAN-CRAM Show, and you can follow me at Justin_the Scott. If you'd like to follow Jared, you can follow him at
Tokidoki Tensai. TOKIDOKITENSAI. Tokidoki Tensai. And did you already say FAN-CRAM Show?
I did.
Okay, it cut out there for a second. So you can email us if you want to bitch at us for not picking your favorite show or for shitting all over the theme music of your favorite show at fancramshowdown@gmail.com.
If you thought that this was your favorite opener music, I'm so sorry for you. There's so much better music out there.
We're trying to build a fan base here, and you can't just start shitting all over.
Sorry you feel that way. But it's awful.
I'm sorry you feel that way. That's a
Your
backhanded
your
apology.
your opinion is just wrong.
I'm sorry if you're offended by that. You know
Oh,
what?
you know what, Jared?
I didn't pick
We
mine.
I know, that's exactly what I was about to say. We don't even know what we're about to watch next week.
No, we don't. But you're gonna hear about it right now, right goddamn now. You know
What
why?
is it?
Because
What is?
to you, well, you already know this, but to everybody else, I'm gonna be out of town.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided that we could do a double week. So we're not gonna have a show this weekend. We're gonna spend the 2 weeks watching a lengthier show.
Yes.
And I've been wanting to. I thought that you may not like it because you didn't like Gurren Lagann, but I know, fuck it, throw caution to the wind. I'm gonna make you watch Kill a Kill, the whole goddamn thing.
The whole goddamn thing.
The whole goddamn thing.
Kill.
I think it's like 20 something episodes, so it's not that much, but especially not for 2 weeks. So this is on Netflix.
Okay.
For those of you who know what it is, I know what you're thinking. For those of you who don't, buckle in and throw your.
Oh my God! Is this the main character that's like in super skimpy clothing?
Yes, and she's not the only one. So throw your prudishness out the fucking window because Kill a Kill is gonna screw your brain up. Oh, and make sure you pay attention to the subtitles because they go by fast. This is a very fast talky anime.
Can't wait.
Yep. Make sure you block off a lot of time for this one. Kill a Kill. You're gonna hate me after this one, but I don't care. You have to experience this.
Well, I will watch it. Thank you, everyone, for joining us next week. Well, not next week. The week after that, we'll be back with Kill a Kill. And we'll see you then. Anything else
Bye.
you need to add?
I don't. I'm going to take a nap.
All right. Goodbye, everyone. See you next
Bye.
time.